Hey everyone, welcome to this deep dive where we're going to be exploring.
Oh, this is exciting. Live streaming integrated into social spaces.
Yes, we're going to be talking about how to make your Go Brunch space a dynamic hub for broadcasting.
Yeah, multi-platform. And
Exactly.
even how to leverage those social audio communities, to reach even more people.
Oh yeah, like supercharge your reach.
Exactly. I think what's so fascinating is that these different platforms and technologies, they
hmm
all work together, and you can create this truly engaging and interactive experience for your audience.
It is. It's really like building an ecosystem for your community.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got some cool sources to unpack today, including a deep dive on Go Brunch's features
Oh, yeah.
and some real-world examples of creators who are really killing it with this.
Yeah, absolutely. What's really interesting is how Domino's, I mean, that's like
Oh
a
yeah.
classic game, finding new life, a passionate community, this blend of live streaming and that social interaction.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
Okay, so Go Brunch, it seems to be the foundation here, right?
right.
It's described as this versatile platform for
Yeah.
hybrid events,
Mm.
allowing you to customize rooms, integrate all these different tools, and create a really unique online space.
Yeah.
But what really stood out to me was this virtual camera feature.
Oh, yeah.
Can you explain that? Like, what is that all about?
Absolutely. So the virtual camera it's essentially a game changer.
Oh, wow.
It lets you turn your Go Brunch space into a video source.
Oh, okay.
And you can feed that into professional broadcasting software like OBS Studio
Got it.
or even mobile apps like Prism Live Studio.
So wait, I can design this cool Go Brunch space, and then instead of just using it for like static meetings or events, I can actually broadcast it
Live to the world.
to the world.
Precisely. Like imagine you've created a really visually stunning Go Brunch space for like, let's say, a cooking class.
Okay.
Okay, with that virtual camera, you can capture that entire scene, right?
Yeah.
And broadcast your cooking demonstration live to all those platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch,
Oh, wow.
wherever your audience is.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I'm already thinking about the possibilities, but what about
Yeah.
bringing in like guests or other interactive elements?
Yes.
My brain starts to feel a little overloaded here.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah.
But the setup, it's designed to be really user-friendly.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so for bringing in those remote guests,
Yeah.
there's this fantastic tool called Video Ninja,
Okay.
and it lets you seamlessly integrate like high-quality audio and video feeds right into your live stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if I had like a guest chef on for my cooking live stream,
Right.
I can use Video Ninja
Exactly.
to bring them in remotely, and their video feed would show up right alongside.
Alongside your Go Brunch space
Okay.
within OBS Studio.
Got it.
And Video Ninja is known for its low latency, so the interaction feels natural and smooth,
Oh, nice.
even if they're miles away.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But, the more we talk about this, the more I realize, like, there's so many
Moving parts.
moving parts, right?
Mm.
How does someone even begin to, like,
Right.
wrap their head around all of this?
That's where the power of having a guided approach
Okay.
really comes in. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to figure this out on your own.
Okay.
And that's why this concept of live streaming your spaces has become so popular.
Okay.
There are resources and communities
Okay.
specifically designed to help creators, navigate these tools and strategies.
Does you mean like courses or workshops that kind of walk you through it?
Exactly, step by step.
Oh.
And what's even more exciting is that some of these courses are being taught
Oh.
using the very tools we're discussing.
Yeah.
Like imagine learning how to live stream your Go Brunch space,
Right.
but you're actually attending a live workshop within a Go Brunch space.
Whoa, meta.
It's very meta,
Yeah.
but it shows how powerful and accessible this technology can be.
Okay, so it's not just about knowing like the individual tools. It's about understanding how to bring them all together.
To create this cohesive live streaming experience.
Okay, that's starting to click for me.
Yeah.
And the beauty of this approach is it can be adapted to like any niche, right?
Any niche.
We've talked about cooking,
Mm-hmm.
but imagine, fitness classes,
Yes, absolutely.
art workshops.
Music performances, even financial coaching.
Yeah. Yeah.
It can be applied.
So I could like create a dedicated Go Brunch space for, let's say, my online yoga studio, right?
Yes.
And then use the virtual camera to broadcast my live classes to students all over the world.
You got it.
Wow.
And you could use Video Ninja to bring in those guest instructors.
Okay.
OBS Studio to add those professional overlays, the graphics.
Right.
You can even integrate social audio platforms like Fanbase to create a space where your students can
Oh, wow.
connect and interact.
This is blowing my mind a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see how, like, powerful this combination can be.
Yes.
But let's take a step back for a second. Like, why is this approach so effective? What makes it, like,
Yeah.
better than, say, just hosting a Zoom meeting or posting pre-recorded videos?
That's a great question. It comes down to engagement and interactivity.
Okay.
Live streaming creates this sense of immediacy
Right.
and authenticity that you
Oh.
just can't replicate
Okay.
with those other formats.
So it's about, like, creating a shared experience
Mm-hmm.
where viewers feel like they're
A part of something.
part of something that's happening in real time.
In real time. Okay, yeah.
And then by integrating social audio,
Yes.
you're adding another, like,
Another layer of engagement.
Yeah.
People can participate
Right.
in the discussions, ask those questions in real time, feel like they're part of a community.
yeah.
Yeah.
That sense of community is so crucial for building an audience, right?
Absolutely. People are more likely to stick around
Yeah.
and engage with your content if they feel connected to you
Right.
and to each other. Yeah. It really is all about that connection.
Yeah. And it makes you think about how pre-recorded videos and static content, it's great
Right.
for evergreen stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But live streaming, you get to tap into that
That power of real time.
real-time
Interaction. Yeah.
which is so cool.
This brings up another question for me, though.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
seeing these creators, like, Domino Killa that we mentioned earlier,
Hmm.
building these thriving communities around what some might consider like niche interests, right?
Right.
How are they using these tools to connect with a wider audience?
That's where that magic of multi-platform integration comes in.
Okay.
So by simultaneously broadcasting your live stream to multiple platforms like
Yeah.
YouTube, Facebook, Twitch,
Okay.
you're essentially casting a wider net
Yeah.
and tapping into all these different audience pools.
So instead of relying on people to just kind of stumble across my Go Brunch space, I
Wow.
can actively push my content out to where they already are. Exactly. And a great thing is
Yeah.
tools like Restream, it makes it so easy to
Yeah.
manage multi-platform broadcasting.
Okay.
Set it up once,
Yeah.
and it automatically streams your content
Wow.
to all those platforms.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, saving you so much time and effort.
So I'm picturing this, right? I got my Go Brunch space set up. It's like my virtual studio,
Mm-hmm.
streaming to multiple platforms,
Yes,
bringing in guests with Video Ninja.
you got it.
It's like a high-tech command center for content creation.
It really is.
That's awesome.
And remember, each platform has its own strengths, right? So YouTube, that's great for discoverability, long-form content.
Yeah.
Facebook is fantastic for community building.
Right?
And Twitch, Twitch excels in that live interaction, especially for like gaming
Yeah.
and creative content.
Right, right.
So you can,
So you're strategically using all these different platforms together
you got it,
and really, like,
catering to all those different
different audience preferences.
audience preferences.
Maximize your reach.
And maximize that reach.
But hold on, we haven't even talked about
Social audio.
social audio, right?
Yes.
How do these platforms like Fanbase and Chatter,
Yeah.
how do they fit into this whole multi-platform?
Social audio is like the secret sauce
Okay.
that can supercharge your live streaming strategy.
All right.
Think of it as this additional layer
Okay.
of engagement
Yeah.
where your audience can participate in those live discussions.
Okay.
Ask questions in real time, connect with each other.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about Fanbase,
Yes.
especially that subscription model, right?
Mm.
Where creators can offer like exclusive audio content to their paying members.
Yeah.
It seems like a powerful way to monetize your community.
Absolutely.
But how do you actually integrate like the social audio into a visual live stream?
Right.
They seem like kind of two separate
It might seem that way,
worlds.
but there are clever ways to bridge that gap. So virtual audio cables,
Oh,
for example, allow you to route that audio
okay.
from your fan base room
Right.
directly into your OBS studio setup.
Virtual audio cables. That sounds
Right.
way over my head.
It does sound a little
Like
bit
the-
technical, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But don't worry, it's not as daunting as it sounds.
Okay.
There are tons of user-friendly tutorials
Okay.
that walk you through it step by step.
Right.
It's essentially like creating this virtual pathway
Okay.
for the audio to flow, right?
Okay.
From your fan base discussion to your live stream.
So imagine this.
Yes.
I'm live streaming a domino tournament from my Go Brunch space,
Okay.
right? Broadcasting it out to YouTube, Twitch for a wider audience. But at the same time, I've got this dedicated fan base room
Yes.
where paying subscribers
Right.
can listen in on like a live commentary
Exactly.
analysis of the game with maybe special guests.
It adds a whole new dimension
Wow.
of interactivity and exclusivity for your most dedicated fans.
That's really cool.
And think about the possibilities for content.
Yeah.
You could host Q&As, behind-the-scenes discussions, even watch parties with live commentary.
Yeah. Yeah.
The possibilities are endless.
This is starting to feel like the ultimate recipe for building like a thriving community
It really is.
online.
Yeah.
But I have to admit, the thought of juggling all of these different platforms and technologies
Yeah.
can feel a little overwhelming.
It can.
Like, what advice would you give to someone who's just starting out with this?
That's a great question. The key is to start small.
Okay.
Focus on one step at a time.
Right.
Don't try to do it all at once.
Don't get overwhelmed.
Don't overwhelm yourself.
Right.
Get comfortable with that virtual camera feature.
Yeah.
Experiment with broadcasting to a single platform like YouTube. And then you can explore adding those features like Video Ninja for those guest appearances.
So it's all about building that like
That's solid foundation.
solid foundation. Yeah.
And gradually expanding your toolkit.
Right.
And remember, there are so many resources
Yeah.
to help you along the way.
Okay.
Look for courses, tutorials, communities dedicated to this.
Right.
You don't have to figure it all out on your own.
That is really encouraging to hear.
Good.
Because I think what holds a lot of people back is that
The
fear of the unknown. Yeah.
the unknown.
Or feeling overwhelmed by the technical details.
Absolutely, and I totally understand that.
Yeah.
But the beauty of technology
Yeah.
is that it's becoming more accessible and user-friendly every day.
Right.
Like platforms like Go Brunch.
Mm-hmm.
They're designed with creators in mind.
Yeah.
And tools like OBS Studio and Video Ninja, they are powerful,
Yeah.
but they're also surprisingly intuitive once you get the hang of them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
This is making me rethink like my whole approach to online content.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
a whole world of possibilities have opened up.
It really is.
But before we jump into monetization strategies, in the next part,
Mm-hmm.
are there any like other pro tips or must-haves
Absolutely.
for creating a seamless, engaging live streaming experience?
So, a few crucial things.
Okay.
First, audio quality, paramount.
Okay.
Invest in a good microphone.
All right.
Make sure you and your guests are using headphones
Okay.
to avoid that echo and feedback.
Right.
Trust me, bad audio, it can ruin even the most visually stunning live stream.
Yeah, nobody wants to listen to that.
Exactly.
Noted, good audio is key.
Good audio is key.
What else should we be paying attention to?
Lighting.
Okay.
Another often overlooked but essential aspect.
Right.
Make sure you have adequate lighting
Okay.
that flatters you and your guests.
Right.
Avoids those harsh shadows.
Yeah.
Natural light is always a great option. But you can also invest in those affordable ring lights
Okay.
or soft boxes
Soft boxes, got it.
to create that professional look.
So good audio, good lighting, anything else?
An internet connection.
Oh, right, of course.
This is non-negotiable.
Yeah.
For a smooth, lag-free live stream,
Right.
make sure you have a stable high-speed connection,
Okay.
ideally wired rather than wireless,
Okay.
to prevent buffering and interruptions.
Yeah, because nobody wants to watch a choppy live stream.
Nobody wants to see that buffering wheel,
Right.
no matter how great the content is.
Exactly.
And don't forget branding.
Okay.
Think about your visual identity.
Right.
Add custom overlays, logos, graphics
Okay.
to your live stream
Mm-hmm.
to create that cohesive professional look.
So I'm not just broadcasting my content. I'm creating like
A branded experience
the branded experience.
for your viewers.
Okay.
And consistency in branding,
Yeah.
that builds recognition and professionalism.
Right.
Which are crucial for establishing that trust and credibility
Right. Okay. Yeah.
with your audience.
I think I've taken enough notes to fill a whole notebook.
That's great.
But this has been incredibly helpful.
Good.
I'm feeling a lot more confident and excited about the possibilities
I'm glad to hear that.
of live streaming my Go Brunch spaces.
Yes.
But let's be honest, the ultimate question
Monetization.
on everyone's mind,
Yeah.
monetization.
Yes.
How do I turn this passion into profit?
That's the question, right?
Stay tuned for part 3 of our deep dive, where we'll explore all those juicy monetization strategies
We'll get into the nitty-gritty.
that can help transform your live streaming journey
Yes.
into a sustainable business.
Absolutely. It's very possible.
All right, welcome back to the deep dive. We've covered so much ground,
I know, right?
from setting up your Go Brunch space to mastering the whole multi-platform streaming.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's time to get down to brass tacks
Yes.
and talk about turning this whole live streaming thing into a sustainable income stream.
The question on everyone's mind, how do I make money doing what I love?
Right. And the good news
The
is
good news is
the world of live streaming offers so many different monetization strategies.
it really does. There's so much potential.
Yeah. Okay, so one of the most popular approaches, at least from what I've gathered, is leveraging platforms like Fanbase,
Right.
which has that built-in subscription model. Can you break that down a little bit? How does that work?
Yeah, so Fanbase is a great example of how creators can offer exclusive content and experiences to their most dedicated fans
Okay.
who are willing to pay a recurring subscription fee
Right.
to have that premium access.
So let's say I'm that yoga instructor that we were talking about earlier.
Okay.
With my Go Brunch space, my online studio, could I use Fanbase to, like, offer exclusive workshops or behind-the-scenes content, even just a more personalized community experience?
Absolutely. You're basically creating like a tiered system where your free content, maybe on YouTube, attracts that wider audience. But then you offer that deeper level of engagement and value
Right.
for those who are ready to invest.
It's kind of like that freemium model that's so popular with apps.
Exactly. Give them a taste for free.
Right, you get a taste.
And then they can upgrade
Upgrade, yeah.
to get the full experience.
I like that. I like that. And that recurring subscription model
Yes.
is great for creators
It is.
because it's predictable.
That predictable income,
Right.
it's more sustainable than just one-time donations or tips.
Speaking of donations, are those still a thing?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
A lot of platforms have integrated like tipping or donation features
Okay.
directly into their live streaming interface.
Okay.
So YouTube's Super Chats.
Yeah.
For example, viewers can pay
Oh, yeah.
to have their messages highlighted in the chat
Right, right.
during the live stream.
So if someone's really enjoying my Domino commentary,
Exactly.
they can send me a super chat, show their support.
And you get that little financial boost.
A little boost, right?
And some platforms even allow for recurring donations or memberships.
really?
Kind of like Patreon,
Okay.
where viewers can pledge a certain amount each month to support your work.
Okay. So we've got subscriptions, donations, memberships.
Mm-hmm.
What about brands?
Ah,
I
yeah,
feel like there's a lot of potential there,
absolutely.
especially if you've built up a big following.
Sponsored content and brand deals, huge part of the live streaming ecosystem.
Okay.
They can be incredibly lucrative.
Yeah, but I imagine it's a little tricky, right? You don't want
Right, it's a
to
balance.
bombard your viewers with ads.
Right,
You don't want to seem inauthentic.
exactly. Transparency and authenticity are key
Yeah.
when it comes to sponsored content.
Right.
Viewers can spot a fake a mile away.
Right. So how do you navigate those partnerships in a way that feels
Genuine.
genuine?
Yeah, and benefits both you and your audience.
Right.
I think the most important thing is to partner with brands
Okay.
that align with your values, that you genuinely believe in.
Makes sense.
If you're promoting something that you wouldn't use yourself, it's going to come across as forced
Mhm.
and inauthentic.
What about affiliate marketing? Is that an option?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Affiliate marketing is a fantastic way to monetize those recommendations.
Okay.
Essentially, you partner with brands,
Right.
promote their products or services using unique affiliate links.
Mm-hmm.
So if a viewer makes a purchase through your link,
Okay.
you earn a commission.
So win-win, right?
Exactly. It's a win-win.
You get to recommend stuff you like. Viewers get good deals.
Absolutely.
You get a little something.
And it feels more organic than a traditional ad.
Right.
Because you're genuinely recommending something that you use and believe in.
I like that.
Yeah.
So we've got subscriptions, donations, brand deals, affiliate marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else? Anything else creators should be thinking about?
One more avenue that's often overlooked,
Okay.
selling your own products or services. If you built a community around a particular topic,
Okay.
you've got expertise
Right.
that others would pay for.
So like ebooks, courses, workshops,
Exactly.
even personalized coaching sessions.
There you go. That's where your passion
Right.
can really translate into a sustainable business.
So you become the entrepreneur.
You become the entrepreneur.
So cool.
We're building a brand.
Wow. It's really amazing to see how many
Well, I
different
know. It's exciting.
paths to monetization
Yes.
exist in the live streaming world.
It is.
It's really encouraging to know that creators have so much control
They do.
over how they choose to monetize their work.
It's really empowering.
It is. It is.
It's about finding what feels right for you.
Right.
In your community, experiment, see what works. Don't be afraid to evolve your strategy as you grow.
This deep dive has been such a revelation.
It has.
We started with the basics of Go Brunch.
And so much crowd.
We covered so much.
Yes.
This whole ecosystem of platforms, tools, and monetization strategies.
The possibilities are endless.
I'm walking away with a whole new perspective on the power of live streaming
Me too.
and multi-platform integration.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
It's an exciting time to be a creator.
It is. It is.
Right.
All right. So get this. We're diving deep into live streaming,
Live streaming.
but not just any live streaming.
Right.
We're talking about turning your phone
Yeah, you're fine.
into a multi-platform powerhouse,
Okay.
weaving in social audio,
Mm-hmm.
and even making some money while you're at it.
Interesting.
And our source material
Yeah, what is it?
is the Livestream Your Spaces course,
Okay.
led by Swanee3.
23. Yeah, they're making waves in this space for sure.
They are.
What I think is so intriguing about this course is how it just goes beyond the basics.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just about hitting record.
Mhm.
It's about strategically combining platforms
Hey.
to create a richer, more engaging experience for your audience.
Right.
Like imagine this, you're watching a domino tournament on YouTube.
Okay, Domino Tournament. I like it.
But simultaneously, there's a live audio discussion happening on Fanbase
Okay.
with expert commentary and fan reactions.
Hold on. So you're watching the game and like being a part of a live podcast discussion at the same time.
Exactly.
That's cool.
And that's just one example of what multi-platform integration can look like.
Multi-platform integration.
Yeah, and this course dives deep into how to actually make this happen.
Okay.
Using tools like GoBrunch, Video,
Mm.
Ninja, even good old OBS Studio.
Yeah.
All from your mobile device.
You know, I've been to conferences where they have like a whole production crew
Oh,
to
yeah.
pull that off.
Definitely.
It's crazy. It always seems so complex.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah, but
to think I could create this from my phone,
yeah,
that's pretty mind-blowing.
it is pretty cool.
But why dominoes?
That's the fascinating part.
Okay.
The online domino community is
Okay.
actually at the forefront of this whole movement.
Really?
They're using platforms like Fanbase,
Okay.
not just for commentary,
Right.
but to build what they call a love economy.
Love economy. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, so it's where fans can directly support creators through subscriptions and virtual gifts.
Interesting.
And this isn't just small potatoes.
Uh-huh.
Some creators are generating serious revenue.
Wait, so people are actually making a living
Yeah.
by streaming?
Yeah,
I mean, I love a good game night, but this is next level stuff.
it is. It's very cool. And
Right.
that's precisely what this Livestream Your Spaces course aims to teach.
Okay.
It breaks down the strategy
Hmm.
and even the community building aspects that can lead to monetization.
Okay, you've got me intrigued.
Yeah.
So where do we even begin with all this?
Well, let's break down this multi-platform integration idea a little further.
Okay, yeah. Let's see it.
So imagine GoBrunch as like the central hub.
Oh, okay.
It's a platform built for virtual events.
Got it.
Whether it's a conference, a workshop,
Right.
or in this case, our domino tournament.
Okay.
Now, picture weaving in YouTube for the video feed of the game itself.
Got it.
But simultaneously using Fanbase for those live audio discussions and that community interaction.
Okay, I'm starting to visualize it, but how do you actually get those platforms to work together seamlessly?
That's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
The course dives into the technical nitty-gritty, teaching you how to use tools like Video.Ninja to bring in guest commentators
Okay.
from anywhere in the world,
Cool.
or even incorporate live chat directly onto your YouTube stream.
Oh, wow.
And the coolest part
Yeah.
is that a lot of this can be done
Okay.
using just your phone and a few clever apps.
From what I'm gathering, this isn't just about slapping together a bunch of different apps.
Right.
There's like a real art to this.
Yeah.
A strategy behind choosing the right platforms and tools for your specific goals.
Exactly. You hit the nail on the head.
Okay.
It's not about being on every platform,
Right.
but about strategically selecting the ones
Okay.
that best reach your target audience
Yeah.
and enhance the experience you're trying to create.
Okay. I'm starting to see how this goes way beyond just streaming a game. It's about building a multifaceted experience
Right.
that draws people in and keeps them engaged. And this Domino Entertainment community you mentioned,
Yeah,
they're a real-life example of how this can actually work.
absolutely. They've built a really vibrant community on Go Brunch
Okay.
with groups for different game types,
Yeah.
live chat during matches,
Oh, wow.
and even hosted tournaments
Wow.
with leaders like the Domino Killer who figured out how to make this model work.
So this isn't